Every Kwami is special in their own way, with all having an unique ability, beings that are practically from another dimension and allow us to do almost everything. And even then, we have some Kwamis that are stronger than others. So in today's video, I craft a tier list with all the Kwamis from the weakest to strongest. So stay with me to be surprised. I'm Julie and this is Tone Time. 19th position, Daisy, the Kwami of Jubilation, the Pig Miraculous. Considered the weakest Kwami, her ability isn't considered the strong since that we know till this point is that she gave her owners the power to gift their enemies. Yeah, her power is to gift an item that will slow down or get in this way, but let's alone that isn't that strong. 18th position, Barkk, the Kwami of Adoration, Dog Miraculous. Even if it is that low on the list, we can't forget that this Kwami's power is the main responsible for Ladybug lose against the Monarch. Using his orb, anything it touches can be taken from its original owner, helping him to capture almost anything. But it depends on the owner actually hitting the thing, otherwise it will have no effect. 17th position, Ziggy, the Kwami of Passion, the Goat Miraculous. One of the few Kwamis that haven't seen in action. We only got that it is capable of creating almost anything that the owner wishes. That way, it can have any object for itself. But as we don't know its limits of what can be created, it will remain on this position. 16th position, Kalki, the Kwami of Migration, the Horse Miraculous. The mini horse that gives the ability to its owner to teleport, creating portals that give access to any place on the planet and even outside of it, but with certain limits due to the portal's activation time and the place where it is at. Like if it opens at a difficult to access location, that's why it fell under this position. 15th position, Mulu, the Kwami of Multiplication, the Mouse Miraculous. With the power of multiplying and having many copies of itself, giving a numeric advantage to its owner. It has a critical downsize. By multiplying, you get smaller and weaker, and this can be a major downside to someone attack plans, or work as an escape alternative, but because of that, it's considered weak. 14th position, Poland, the Kwami of Action, the Bee Miraculous. The Little Queen showed many times that her ability is to paralyze enemies, which can be really useful in battles, immobilizing almost anyone that comes near it, being an excellent crowd control too. The only one that wasn't affected by it was the Senti monster that attacked Paris at the end of season 4, who could copy any ability. 13th position, Waze, the Kwami of Protection, the Turtle Miraculous. Masterful ex-ally shows a great protection power by creating a shield around its owner, being able to protect itself from almost anything and any ability, not counting Cataclysm or stronger attacks, which makes it not as useful as almost the times. 12th position, Stomp, the Kwami of Determination, the Ox Miraculous. That's another Kwami that we haven't seen in action that much during the last seasons, and we know that it's like Waze with his protecting ability, but instead of a sphere around the owner, it ends up being a reinforced layer around the owner's body, protecting it and resisting any enemy effect, showing that it's really resistant. 11th position, Long, the Kwami of Perfection, the Dragon Miraculous. The Chinese dragon with his ability to bend 3 elements, water, air, and lightning, making so his owner can use these powers to attack and defend itself or even flood a place or something, being very useful in many occasions, bringing many advantage to the hero. But even with all of that, it didn't make to the top 10. 10th position, Roaar, the Kwami of Elation, the Tiger Miraculous. Starting our top 10, we have Roaar, which has the ability to give its owner the power of collision, being able to punch someone and and send the person flying, being a super strong power, leaving Ladybug and Cat Noir impressed when Purple Tigress smacked her akumatized parents' boat, sending it to space. 9th position, Trix, the Kwami of Illusion, the Fox Miraculous. The little fox that is wise and silly at the same time can create perfect illusions, an ability that gives its owners when it becomes a hero, managing to be really useful in battle, bringing confusion with its mirages, which can be used to escape, deceive, and even attack, something that comes from the owner's imagination to create the illusions. That's why it deserves this position. 8th position, Xuppu, the Kwami of the region, the Monkey Miraculous. With the ability of messing with enemies' powers, he is really useful at any moment against pretty much any villain. Very useful in the battle and in the few seconds of screen time it had. He is shown to be capable of doing a lot. 7th position, Sass, the Kwami of Intuition, the Snake Miraculous. Another Kwami that also has the power to go back in time is Sass, that gives its owner the ability to have a second chance, being able to relive a moment that already passed up to 5 minutes. It's not decisive to a battle, but it increases the odds of winning, since you can try again in case you fail. 6th position, Nooroo, the Kwami of Transmission, the Butterfly Miraculous. The Kwami that is prettier than the ones that start on the show. He is one of the villain Hawkmoth uses for his diabolical plans, with the ability to akumatize people with negative feelings, giving them a new appearance and powers, managing to bring these akumatized to his side in exchange for something that the person wants. But it's also possible that the person doesn't follow the owner, in case they will is stronger than the villain's one. 5th position, Duusu, the Kwami of Emotion, the Peacock Miraculous. This one everyone knows, and also know how dangerous it gets if it falls on the wrong hands. Capable of creating sentient monsters using his powers, using his own feelings to give life to an object and use it in battle. There were many episodes where they were seen, since it was one of the Hawkmoth's possessions. Due to this ability, it stayed in our top 5, just behind the next ones. 4th position, Fluff, the Kwami of Evolution, the Rabbit Miraculous. Fluff barely made it in the first place, but fell behind because of a few things. But its power is surely one of the most important and most powerful ones among all the Kwamis. Being able to create a portal and travel to any timeline. Being able to avoid future disasters or going back to the past in order to investigate a secret. And even being so important, this ability sacrificed too much of the owner's personal life, which he has to abandon for the mission of being a time guardian. And not having the hang of what is future or past is just so frustrating. 3rd position, Tikki, the Kwami of Creation, the Ladybug Miraculous. Now the cutest ladybug and main protagonist of the series, the Kwami with the power over creation that shares absolute power with Plagg. Give its owner the charm that can create an object to defeat the current villain, and it's up to the owner to figure things out. She gets 3rd place, but she really has the same power level as Plagg, sharing the stage with the complementary powers. The only difference is that she is more of a protagonist than him in the series. 2nd place, Plagg, the Kwami of Destruction, the Cat Miraculous. She is addicted cat Kwami. Plagg has the power of Cataclysm and can destroy anything it touches, and was shown to be dangerous many times. Like we said, he shares the absolute power with Tikki and has the same power level as her. He just doesn't get as much screen time as her, therefore shares the same spot as her. And in 1st position, Oracle, the Kwami of Pretension, the Rooster Miraculous. Now the most overpowered one on the series, Oracle, who deserves more spotlights in the show. But we basically know that it's able to give its owner any power or ability. We don't know the limitations of its technique since we don't know a lot about this Kwami, but when he uses this power at max, he's able to make its owner really powerful, being more than enough to make it to our first place. So, did you like this tier list? Which is your opinion to it? Leave it in the comment section your ranking, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more miraculous videos. Thank you a lot for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!